I'm currently here in Bogota, Colombia, volunteering, and today I'm very proud to share with you all that I'm here helping out Daniel Brutica and his amazing team for OYW. It's a One Young World project as well here in Colombia, and I've been here for the past 4 weeks now, close to a month, helping to build houses for un techo para mi país, volunteering in the jungles of Colombia, literally living there for 3 weeks without electricity, but helping out with the nature reserve. But today has been a great day where I get to share with other NGO leaders, youth activists right here in the country. So it's been a good day.
Okay, good. I'm curious, can you tell us, well, you're working here, but are you angry at something about your country? There is something that makes you mad?
I would say being angry, it's a very strong word to use. I would say that my country, Malaysia, where I come from, the government, the businesses and the NGOs throughout this short 2 years have been very proactive in promoting the notion of empowering young people. They are providing more opportunities for young people to take up jobs or internships or funding, basically because of the mechanism set by the government. But I would say that if I was a little bit upset with what's going on with my country, I think both parties have a role to play. The youths and the public, the governments, the businesses. For the governments, the businesses and the NGOs, I would say empowerment is a continued process. I would hope that they give more platforms for young people to develop, but more importantly is for them to give them opportunities, investment in activities and projects that would hone the skills of these young people, would train them, and will also provide them with a platform to realize their projects. No doubt our government and businesses have been proactive throughout the course of these years to set up mechanisms to promote this, but I think there's still a lot of work that can be done. But I'm not going to be a typical youth activist to just bash on one side. The young people, not only in Malaysia but throughout the world, I have I would say something to encourage them to do. That is, they should stop pointing fingers on the government, on the businesses. I believe young people should be conditioned to create their own opportunities right now. And when opportunities call for it, they should volunteer. They should give back to society. I was really touched being here in Colombia, in Bogota, and joining forces with Daniel Brutica, the One Young World Colombian ambassador, and how he's promoting the theme of empowering kids in schools and high schools to think on how to develop Colombia, not with a gun, but with an idea, which is a beautiful notion. And I believe for youths around the world, they just need to take that proactive step to say, I can volunteer. I may not be the richest person, I may not be the most powerful, I may not be the most connected, but with my 2 hands and 2 feet, I can make a difference. And I believe once youth realize that, it's a synchronized marriage. The corporations, the governments would say, we have this pool of talent that want to help us. I think we should give them an avenue. But that could only work if young people themselves want to take the initiative to volunteer and to make a difference. So I think that's most important.
Okay, and you said that to inspire young people and everything. What are you doing about this? What's your part? What's your cooperation?
Back in Malaysia?
Yeah.
Well, it's quite interesting. So what am I doing back in Malaysia to actually change this perspective? I would say it's not me alone. We have so many unsung heroes in Malaysia. I've actually met the unsung heroes here, all of you, the organizers for OYW, led by Daniel. In Malaysia, we have similar stories as well. We have a youth foundation that is quite different. We are dynamic. It's called My Harapan. Harapan is hope for the Malay language, translated to the English language. They've been doing a lot of very innovative things, approaches to empower the young people of Malaysia to realize their ideas and to create innovative solutions with governments, businesses, NGOs, and train them on how to implement these projects for the benefit of the community. I wouldn't call myself a hero. This year for Malaysia, I'm proud to announce that for One Young World, we have produced a report that highlights more than 100,000 volunteers that have done projects throughout Malaysia. Projects involving house building projects, eradicating poverty, developing skills for youths in Malaysia. These are people that would like to attend One Young World, but because of the circumstances that they have, they couldn't. But I believe they have stories to share. So I think the question, what am I doing for my country? I would want to say that I'm doing something, hopefully through my stories I would inspire the youths. I work with My Harapan before, a tremendous group of people to work with. I've learned a lot from them. I hope that would have inspired change, would have moved this movement of change in Malaysia. But I would say the credit goes out to all the other volunteers, all the other youth leaders who have invested their time in the different projects and the different social problems that we have encountered to solve them. And I believe that's the best solution, when both parties come together and we start recognizing youths in general.